We want to know कि Bollywood भी करेंगे क्या when chai mein toast?
Definitely, like Achut said, that if there's something that comes for us in terms of a When Chai Met Toast song or they want something similar, definitely we will give it a hand. We'll see what we can do. I had to say it without a doubt, cause with that smile you took my heart.
All right, let's begin this amazing interview. We have When Chai Met Toast with us. आज unfortunately सिर्फ दो ही जने हैं, लेकिन दो ही काफी हैं. Hey, Farhan Akhtar has happened to you. Is that a wow moment for the band? Did you have like a few sleepless nights?
It was a surprise when he wanted to put it for that trailer for sure, but then we knew that she had listened to our music before.
We want to know कि Bollywood भी करेंगे क्या when Chai Met Toast?
Definitely, like Achut said, if there's something that comes for us in terms of a When Chai Met Toast song or they want something similar, definitely we will give it a hand. We'll see what we can do.
The band is When Chai Met Toast and it's very self-explanatory. But how did this come about? This thought happened organically where you guys do like multilingual things, or it's very unique and it's the first thing that hits you when somebody sort of listens to your song. Like when you're listening to When We Feel Young and you feel the song is over, it is such a genius part that the whole Hindi thing comes. It's really a piece of genius there, man. It's amazing. How do you do this? Like, how did this even come about?
While I was growing up, my mom is from an Air Force background. So she speaks Hindi at home with her mom. So I live in Kerala, and I've studied in Kerala, and my dad's from Kerala. So that's easier to talk in Malayalam. I come from a Tamil background. It's like 3/4 is Tamil because my mom's mom comes from Nagarkoil and from Madurai. And they have a background there. So I kind of speak Tamil to my relatives and a bunch of others. And then obviously English because I went to school and studied English and all of that happened.
Wow, man. And when you did it, when probably you did it in the first song or the second song, you didn't feel like, Patani, will it work? Will it not work? It seems unique. Let's give it a shot. What were the thoughts? Like, what did the rest of the band have to say?
See, Beautiful World was the first song we wrote together, and the song itself came about saying, oh, what a beautiful world is out there and all that. When Ashwin wrote the song, he wanted to probably convey in Tamil, and it sort of, that's what made the song it is, you know. Wow. That sort of magic to the song.
Son, don't cry when I say goodbye. Don't break or feel pain. Don't let your hope fade away.
How are you guys always so happy? How are you giving us such fantastic happy music, which is so rare today?
Whenever we write, it turns out into something motivational or positive. Positive, we call it, more than happy.
Yes.
But then, like, if you listen to the new song, remember as well, it is sad, but at the end of the day, it has some kind of inspiration behind it.
Full album, the works. But इससे पहले there were EPs, then there were singles. तो ये format कैसे decide करते हो कि कभी क्या करने का है?
So initially the plan was to release it as maybe a 7-song album, but in July last year. We were doing a lot of tours, we were doing shows, and it was a situation where we weren't completely happy with all the songs. You know, we didn't have all the songs laid out the way we wanted. We were still producing, but we had this deadline in mind.
How is so much of music coming out? Was it always sort of there? Were these songs written somewhere and then you guys are just like sort of, producing them and releasing them one by one? How is this happening so quickly?
I think it's just the fact that all of us are, full-time musicians and we do this all the time. Means that we always have some sort of musical idea at the back of our head. We don't have to, go behind accounts or mathematics for that matter. We're always doing something that's related to music, So there is some musical idea somewhere in the corner of our heads.
I'm pretty sure Achut and me basically like comes up with ideas and writes the whole thing down. So we have so much left in us in terms of like presenting something or like, let's say emote a song or emote a writing into something else. So we have enough and more space and time inside our heads of 20 years, which we've not done anything. So I think that's also one reason why When We Feel Young has come up as an album, because there's a lot of emotions that we felt as young kids that's come into the songs as well.
You give your 110% in your videos, you know. I mean, the stories come together so beautifully. I can imagine how particular you guys are. You're telling me now, so I know now. With videos, do you feel somewhere that if the video is so nice and people will just be concentrating on the video and lose out on the song somewhere, that experience of just listening to the song is different?
It's different, yeah, definitely. I mean, the visual medium is just to convey a perspective of another artist who listened to a song.
Was it the same thought? Because it's a completely beautiful, different story of a...
Because when we started writing this song, it was completely different. See, at the end of the day, what is a song? A song is a songwriting. It's a story that we want to tell people. And if somebody else perceives it or has a different perception of it, we completely agree to what they want. I mean, a director, if she or he has a different perspective of what our song sounds to him or her, then we definitely go for it.
I want to know, you guys are based out of Kochi. Is that why there is so much of beautiful, nature-oriented stuff going on in your songs?
I don't know how to put it across, but yes, it could be one of the reasons because we were born and brought up here. We always were in the midst of trees and lakes and seas and mountains. So we've got all here inside this small state, so we keep juggling around and traveling around and seeing places when we were kids, I'm pretty sure, because my dad and mom had this thing called LTC, which is basically from banks and offices where you get every year you get a 10-day trip to go. So yeah, obviously you're inside Kerala itself, but you're visiting a lot of places. I'm pretty sure Archit's parents has a lot of trips done as well. And we all like roaming around inside the city, outside the city. Kerala definitely has a part to play with who we are and what we are right now.
You guys are now going to Dubai. What fun is that? You got
slightly nervous because we haven't played a public show in a really long time. We've done a lot of, private events and some weddings here and there the last couple of years. Actually, we played two public shows earlier this year, but it's still been 3-4 months since we did a proper large, festival sort of a setting. So
thank you guys. You take care.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.